In today's video, I'm going to look at 3 lies that may prevent you from starting out a career in animation, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation. And if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. Now today I want to cover something that I feel is very important, especially if you want to start out in animation. If you've never animated before, but it's something that you want to do, or maybe you're in school and you want to become an animator after school and you don't know where to begin. So this video is for everyone that is new to animation. And that is 3 lies that will prevent you from starting, or 3 lies that may prevent you from becoming an animator. And believe me, these are 3 lies that will sometimes even prevent you from starting an animation project as well. So I want to share with you 3 lies, and these are things that I had to deal with and overcome early on, and I would like to share them with you and hopefully encourage you to continue your journey as a new animator. So the first lie is that animation has a very strong, difficult learning curve. It will take you very long to learn animation, and maybe that is putting you off. You want to animate, but you just think, oh man, it's going to take me years to become an animator. Now, why I say this is a lie, there is some truth in it. Okay, so there is a lot you'll need to learn. You'll need to learn the basics of animation, keyframes, etc. You'll need to learn the 12 principles of animation. So there's a lot of things you need to learn. Yes, that is true. You need to learn the software that you're going to use. But why I say this is a lie is because once you know the basics and you know your software, and that you can learn very quickly. You can learn that within 6 months. If not shorter, I would say 2 months. You'll be able to learn all the basics of animation and the software. So the learning curve isn't really that a difficult one to do. The one thing that is true where it is a long learning curve is you never stop learning. And that's the thing. If you want to improve, but that is not just animation, that is everything. If you want to improve and become better, you need to upgrade your skills. You need to be able to learn. You need to be able to learn from other people. You may learn a new software. So yes, you will always continue to learn. So the learning curve never ends. Even those working at Pixar and DreamWorks, they're still improving every day. They're learning from each other, from other animators. They learn from their producer or from the director saying they should let the character do this instead. And then they learn something new and say, oh, I haven't thought about that. So as an animator, you will never stop learning. But to learn the basics of animation is actually not that hard. What is hard is you need to practice every day. That is more where it takes long. So you need to learn your 12 principles of animation, but then you need to incorporate them. You need to practice them. You need to practice every day to get good at all those skills. So the learning curve is the first lie. So normally what prevents us from becoming an animator is thinking, oh, I need to go to Cal Arts, I need to go to university, it will take me so long to learn everything. And that is a lie. You can actually, like in 2 months, you can start animating. And the key is to animate every day, to animate a lot. That is so key. Now the second thing, or the second lie, is that we think it is too difficult. We can't do it. It is too difficult. Now, the reality is animation is hard. Okay, so I'm going to be upfront with you, but the reason why I say this is a lie that keeps us or prevents us from becoming animators is that if you put in the work, and like I say in the previous one, in the previous lie, if you practice every day, it really isn't that hard. If you know your 12 principles of animations and you incorporate them, if you know your pipeline of animation and you do it, for instance, you do your storyboarding, you do your animatic, you do all of those steps, then all of a sudden your animation becomes so much easier, because these are all building blocks that you put in place before you animate to make your work so much easier, and you'll save a lot of time as well. So animation is never easy. You'll get your top animators who will struggle with a certain he wants his character to do something and he just can't seem to get it right. So you will always struggle as an animator. There's always things that you will find difficult. So animation isn't easy. It is difficult. But the reason why I say this is a lie is there are building blocks that will make it easy. And to give you an example, my first animation that I ever did, I've never done anything before, but what I did was I took some courses. So that is the first lie, scratch out. I've done my training, I've took some online courses, I've learned about storyboarding, I've learned about animatic, I've learned all the basics. So the first animation I ever did was a 2D animation music video. And that music video, my first animation ever, won a Best Music Video Award here in South Africa. So yes, it's difficult, but it's not as difficult as you may think it is. So if you just learn the basics and you apply everything, there's a reason why your top animators and animation studios have animation pipelines and they use it. There's a reason why animators use storyboarding and animatics for the animation, because it makes their work easier. So yes, animation is hard. It will always be hard, but it is not a reason that can prevent you, because you can still, even with your first animation, you can reach great success. And was that first animation easy to create? No, it wasn't. But I just wanted to show that I'm living proof that even with your first animation and you've never animated before, if you just apply the principles and do following the animation pipeline, everything will fall into place and you will actually enjoy it. And even though it is hard and difficult, you will enjoy it and you will love what you do, and you don't mind it being difficult because you see it as a challenge and you just work through it. And at the end of the day, the results is so rewarding. So the fact that animation is hard shouldn't be a reason for you not to pursue it, to not start. And then the final lie that will sometimes prevent us from starting in animation is that it is too expensive. You need to go and study somewhere. You need software, you need animation software, you need a drawing tablet, you need so many things. And we say, oh, I don't have the money for it. Well, again, I call that a lie, because you don't need to go to CalArts these days. The software out there is so amazing. It's easy to learn. There's a lot of tutorials online that you can follow and learn the software. There's great courses that will teach you the basics of animation, and you can really learn everything very cheap. You don't have to make a debt to go and study animation. You can actually get on Udemy. There's great courses. There's other course creators that are absolutely amazing. I haven't studied animation. I've just I took a few courses online and I was on my way. Again, with software, there's a lot of freeware available. And if you're interested, I compiled a list of free software. I'll put the link in the description below. If you click there, I'll email that list for you. And it's a list of freeware. It's not pirated copies. It is free software. And you will it includes software like storyboarding, script writing, video editing, audio recording and mixing, 2D animation and 3D animation software. So the software you can get for free. So the software won't hold you back. Do you need a drawing tablet if you want to create your own animations or your own characters and scenes? Probably yes, but there's also ways around it. You can purchase, like with, I know, Cartoon Animator, you can purchase your own characters on the marketplace. If you do 3D animation, you can purchase what you need, characters and scenes and props on DAS and other places, other websites and marketplaces as well. So you don't need a drawing tablet. Do you need a decent PC? If you want to do 3D animation, probably yes, but there's also cloud PCs where you rent and you can work on there, and it will work out a lot cheaper as well. So there are ways. So money shouldn't be a reason as well that will prevent you from becoming an animator as well. So guys, if I can just recap quickly those 3 lies. It is a strong learning curve. Well, I've shown it's not really, because you will always learn. The basics of animation you can learn in 2 months, and then you're on your way. The second one, it is too difficult. Well, it is always difficult. Animation is difficult. But if you know the basics, if you know your animation pipeline, if you know storyboarding and animatic, it will make your job so much easier, and you will actually enjoy it, and you will get great results so much faster. So it is not really that difficult. And then finally, it's too expensive. Well, like I've mentioned, I compiled a whole list of software that is absolutely free. So you don't have to go to university or CalArts. You can actually just take a few online courses, which is way cheaper. You don't have to go into debt to take these courses. So it isn't that expensive as well. And there's alternative routes as well. If you don't have a good PC or you don't have a drawing tablet, there is alternatives. So the moral of the story is, and that is why I named my YouTube channel, my website, Start Animating. I want you guys to start. I don't want you to have any excuses. I don't want you to believe these lies that have stopped so many people from becoming animators in the past. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions regarding animation, if there's something that you want me to cover in future videos, let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you. I've made a lot of videos in the past where I've answered some of your questions, because if I can make videos on questions you've asked, I feel my videos are more valuable because it answers your questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. So guys, that is it from me, from Ian. I'll see you guys next week with another video. God bless and happy animating.